and healers of the Tao Academy, directly trained by Master Sha for many years. I met Master Sha in June of 2004 when I was searching for healing of obsessive compulsive disorder, which is a mental disorder. It's an anxiety disorder that there's no cure in Western medicine for at this time. They teach you how to manage it, how to live with it, yet there is no cure, and you're just supposed to do the best you can the rest of your life. With that, I applied Tao, ancient and new secrets that Master Sha taught. I received many Tao blessings, and within 1 year I was healed and off of all medication. And I now have been off medication for over 17 years. That's such a blessing. And with that, there are so many different stories of all around the world of people who've had incredible healing results, transformation stories, and more. So with that, Dr. and Master Jigong Sha is a Tao Grandmaster, a healer, a teacher, and an author of over 30 books, including 11 New York Times bestsellers. Master Sha has an MD degree in Western medicine from China and is also a doctor of traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture. Master Sha has combined the essence of Western medicine with ancient wisdom to create soul, mind, body medicine, Master Sha's soul healing, and Tao teachings to help humanity. He is the Grand Master of several ancient Eastern arts and has been named Qigong Master of the Year in 2002. With the creation of Tao calligraphy, Master Sha received the highest honors a Chinese calligrapher can receive, being appointed to the position of National Chinese Calligrapher Master, as well as Honorable Researcher Professor by the State Ethnic Academy of Painting in Beijing, China. With all of that, Master Sha is driven by this heart to serve, to help humanity remove their suffering, to heal and transform in very special ways. There is hope for the hopeless and there is hope for the hopeful. And we're going to show a story in a second here. And before we show this story, I do want to say there will, in this session, you are going to experience some stories. You're going to experience teaching, Tao teaching from Master Sha. Practice, blessings, and demonstrations. With that, we are looking for some demos. So everyone, if you can apply to be a demo in the next 5 to 10 minutes, if you can apply in the chat here, in the next 10 minutes, we're going to select some demos. So please, if you want to be a demo, type your name in the chat here. And with that, we're going to bring up a story of Nadia, who, it's a very heart-touching story. And let us enjoy Nadia tell her story in her own words.
When I was 5 years old, I wanted to save the world, but I didn't know how. And my mom would always tell me, yes, you can. I didn't know exactly how it's gonna happen, but I was certain that I will be doing it every day in my life. Growing up in Russia, I saw lots of suffering. My friends, my relatives, So that planted a desire in my heart to transform the suffering of humanity and make them happier and healthier. As I was searching one modality after another modality, energy healing, Reiki, color therapy, all I was really looking for is a powerful way to transform the root cause of the suffering. When I met Master Sha, I have realized I found exactly what I was looking for over 20 years. What Master Sha is offering is the power of soul over matter. I have become a Tao calligraphy practitioner and started to use Tao calligraphy for my clients. It has created extraordinary results around the world. In 2016, I started to have episodes where I would wake up in the morning and I could not move at all. So I rolled myself off the bed so I could crawl on the floor to use a bathroom. It was extremely painful and uncomfortable. Yet I was tracing Master Sha's Tao calligraphies and meditating with them, and that helped me to transform my pain in the lower back just in few days. So I was able to stand and walk on my own. One year later, my lower back pain became worse. I would rate my pain on a scale of 1 to 10, 8, 10, or higher every single day. I have made my own decision not to be medicated by the painkillers so I don't have the side effects. I've learned how to cope with the pain. I started to see a chiropractor 2-3 times a week just to get by. I had to stop doing many things that I love to do, like skiing. I used to ski once or twice a year, every single year. I had to stop scuba diving, hiking, zip lining, doing physical activities, including traveling. Because I was in so much pain, I couldn't do anything other than being stuck in bed for days. My MRI showed significant changes in my spinal column, including disc high loss, pinching nerves, the narrowing of the cord, disc bulges, and more. My physician told me that there is no solution for my condition and that I need to be on the pain medication for the rest of my life.
In 2015, I was diagnosed with bladder cancer, and at that time I received Tao calligraphies and blessings from Master Sha, which I attribute to the remission I've been in for the last 3 years. I was concerned why the blessings were working for me, but she wasn't seeing a full recovery.
Like the Russian doll that bounces back from every fall, I have been raised to be resilient and never give up. Even though the healing process was not easy for me, I trusted in the power of the Tao calligraphy. If my husband got healed from cancer, I had a hope for myself too. I received many Tao light transmissions for my lower back pain and sciatica. Master Sha teaches that to receive the blessings is only 50%. We need to do another 50% by doing Tao calligraphy practices to experience the healing transformation. So I decided to take my self-healing practice to the next level. I started to join Tao calligraphy healing field sessions every day, 3 times a day, remotely, when they were offered through Master Sha's Tao centers in Toronto, Hawaii, and San Francisco. I would spend hours doing Tao calligraphy practices and meditation within the Tao calligraphy healing field. It is very powerful. I could feel that the gentle energy was flowing throughout my body and my pain was dissipating. These practices helped me a lot to deal with my lower back pain. Master Sha created Tao calligraphy as a transformative art that carries source, frequency, and vibration of positive information to transform the negative information in any kind of health condition to positive information, frequency, and vibration, and bring healing and transformation. I have healed from my COVID condition last year by meditating in the Tao calligraphy healing field. I was coughing nonstop and I had a fever of 40 Celsius degrees. My fever went down right away to 37 degrees just meditating 1 hour in the Tao calligraphy healing field. My healing continued and my lower back pain level became much more manageable that I could travel again. In 2021, I was able to travel back to Russia to take care of my aging mother who was sick. While I was home, I also went to volunteer at hospitals. I served my community. Because I was so focused on serving others, I no longer focused on my own lower back pain. It took my mind off my own suffering temporarily. Then, 2 months later, I suddenly realized I was completely pain-free. I no longer had any pain in my lower back. All the healing blessings and practices I did paid off. Finally.
I first met Nadia 6-7 years ago. Her low back pain was pretty severe at the time. Figured out that she has a degenerative condition in the upper part of her lumbar spine. Nadia, being a hard worker and a good patient, she did everything she needed to do to get herself better. When we redid the MRI recently, as last week, according to the radiology report, it became a stable spine instead of an unstable spine, which means that there's no more compression on the nerves, the inflammation is gone. Her case is truly amazing in the fact that she came in with something that would have, in most cases, needed some kind of surgical procedure or intervention to get her back on her feet and functional. She put in the work every day, and that made a huge difference on what she was able to accomplish at this point. It gave her back her life, gave her the opportunity to do everything she loves to do again. And with a lot of hard work and prayers and dedication, she's able to do it.
I came down to the mountain and I'm so grateful I can ski now. My chronic low back pain is transformed and I can ski down the mountain every single day. Thank you, Master Sha. Thank you, Tao Calligraphy.
Well, I feel a lot of joy. I mean, she came to ski for the first time since 2015 was the last time she skied. And she did very well, and she had no pain. In summary, I'd say about all this is I got my wife back.
I am a living proof of how Tao calligraphy can help us transform severe chronic conditions in the most powerful way with no side effects. Today, I can live a happy and healthy life again, doing all the things that I love. I can serve my clients again as a Tao calligraphy practitioner and continue to share this powerful healing modality to help others transform their pain and suffering and live happier and healthier lives.
I was suffering in all aspects of my life. I felt a lot of negative forces. I had suicidal thoughts and ideation. And I didn't know how to get through this negativity that I was dealing with. So I reached out to Nadia. She sat me down and we traced for and practiced for about an hour with the calligraphy. And the energy transformed to that place of hopelessness and the suicidal thoughts to more hope. And I truly felt like she saved my life.
When I was 5 years old, I wanted to save the world, but I didn't know how. Now I have a powerful tool and Tao calligraphy that can help transform the pain and suffering of people around the world with great results.
It's so heart-touching to see these videos of people's lives who have been transformed in a very powerful and a very beautiful way. You know, what you're witnessing here is very profound, it's very powerful. And Nadia has learned Master Sha's wisdom, knowledge, and practical techniques. She's done the practices, she received some blessings, and with that, you are going to experience some teachings, practices, and blessings today as well. Just a quick reminder, there are no photographs, recordings, no screenshots, no recording in any way, shape, or form, any that is here. If you enjoy it, you can come back another week because we're here every Sunday for Tao Ancient Secrets of All Life. With that, everyone, let us give a warm welcome, let us clap our hands, and let us welcome Dr. and Master Jigong Sha.
Thank you, Master David. Welcome all of you. Liang. Tao, ancient secret of all life. Build a solid foundation, boost energy, stamina, vitality, immunity. So we have a very devoted hundreds of people. Every session we have a new participant. Welcome you all. This is a course 1. I plan to teach 8 times. Today's number 6. Some people just come in. Your Master Sha missed before. Do not worry. We are going to create an online course. You will catch up. But just follow me because each course you learn something. You just come today. You learn something. Next time you learn something. So yesterday, my leading teacher, Master Francisco, said he was with me more than 20 years. And you know, every session there's a new wisdom he has not learned yet. Very grateful. We have David here, Francisco, Laura, 3 leading teacher here. So today is 日轮. I'm teaching. We call they call energy, major energy chakra, also called gear. See here. So what I taught everybody, practice to build a solid life foundation. First course, lower dantian, snow mountain, 中脉. 中脉 is you see shortly see the chart. And first soul house, which is the bottom of the ocean gear. Second soul house. Soul house is energy chakra. So today say third soul house. Ellen, next time put the third soul house and energy chakra. 日轮 sun gear. Class 6. Then we continue. Next time. Each session vital for health, for our life, for prevention of the sickness, for rejuvenation, for longevity. How this is the gear. The bottom of the abdomen, 海底轮, bottom ocean gear. The second 水轮 water gear. Next one is 日轮. Today is the third one. 日轮. So it's sun gear. This is Qi channel. So we just wait for we finish every, but of course our 100 devoted people know, but the new people just one by one, we build up, then this channel is for healing all sickness. We're going to find one session just to do this channel. 日轮 see here inside the navel, see that 日轮 third one, 1, 2, 3 from bottom go up. Sun gear. 日轮 means sun gear, located in the 中脉. Remember 中脉 central meridian? I taught one session directly behind the navel. See here, the yellow line. 7 energy chakra and connect together. That path called 中脉 central meridian. 中脉 flows through. All meridian flows through. 中脉通, 百脉通. 中脉 goes through means all the meridian. Everybody know in modern medicine, I study modern medicine as an MD, there's a blood circulation system. So therefore, you saw the acupuncture chart, all the meridian, liver, heart, spleen, lung, kidney, every organ has meridians. They flow different paths. So therefore, but the core is here. If this meridian flow, all the organ meridians flow. This meridian flow, all sickness. So therefore, we learn one by one. You will learn, and last few times I emphasize. For example, the first energy chakra for genitals, for anus, there's a lot of sickness there. For colon, the second energy chakra, small intestine, large intestine, urinary bladder, uterus, kidneys, and the third one, same thing, colon, all the issues. Just remember, you know where's the organ. These energy chakra, soul house, are in charge of the organs around and surrounding. My spiritual father in China created body space medicine. We know our organ. We know between organ are the space. This central meridian are the key space. Heal, clear the blockage here. If any surrounding organs, like a fourth one is a heart chakra and heart, lungs. Now go to throat, thyroid, parathyroid. Then next one, 月轮, the moon is and the whole brain. So because the sickness in surrounding organs will affect this area. So when this area is cleared, all surrounding organ will receive beyond the comprehension blessings. 好is looking at 中脉 behind the navel. 日轮 sun gear, source of 真气, true 气, original 气 and the true life force. In traditional Tao, it is named the Kun Gong. But you know, for many beloved ones, and this is I share with you, they learned from me in this book, Tao 2 book, the way of healing, rejuvenation, longevity, and immortality. Then you see, let me share a few secret phrases here. This is 220 secret phrases. We have no time to study this. Around line 120. Yes, good. So, you know, I just write down here. I just explain to everybody will get it, but it's very important. Everybody, I said, I tell our students, even the first-time participant, get a small notebook. Then, okay, you write something here because today, because this is called Tao Ancient Secret. I think if you are first time, you may never heard about this kind of wisdom. This is vital for longevity, for immortality. Just so many secrets. How get a piece of paper even. Do not lose this one because not everything is in the book. I am the moment person. Whatever when I talking, always have new wisdom coming from the source. I teach, ask a source for wisdom, ask a source for power. So therefore, a source has infinite power. You make a little photo because this is everybody follow me to just exactly simple. First energy chakra, soul house. Second, today we are learning this one. This is one. This one. Just make just the same size. So another chakra. Then this is we learn future. Seven energy chakra. What I have showed in last few times is energy chakra. How to say energy? CHA. Thank you. I want new people to know I studied 1 year English before I leave China. I always, it's my editor, also my English teacher, Master Ellen, one of my leading teacher. Energy chakras. Number one, healing, surrounding organs. S-U-R-R-O-U-N-D, surrounding organs. So therefore, if this area heal all the organs here, this one same thing. So therefore, this is all the internal organs. Then healing surrounding organs. Because the space is in charge. People do not know this wisdom. In charge organs. I study modern medicine. Modern medicine do not have this kind of wisdom because we all know modern medicine. I study traditional Chinese medicine, Western medicine, Chinese Shaolin Kung Fu, Tai Chi, Yi Jing, Feng Shui. And everybody know Taoism, Confucianism, and and also Buddhism, Confucianism, Taoism, 3 Chinese culture. And also this is 中脉，中脉，中脉。Remember 中脉 I said 中脉 flows. All meridian flowing. Then 中脉 flows. All sickness disappear. It's hard to believe. That's why in this Sunday teaching, I do not turn around for anything else. You just pay attention to this whole life, every day to do this. I use this secret, have saved so many people's life. Dying right away in 1 minute change. Not only for chronic pain, you say the Nadia, the liver cancer, 80%. These are chronic conditions, more than 1 year, life-threatening. I am talk about the emergency. People little cannot breathe in. Use wisdom. I'm training healers. We put the new people just learn a little bit more. You are there. How today we go to here. This is see here. This is the way of healing, rejuvenation, longevity, immortality. The new participant, for example, last week, there's in California a media person. He went to the Amazon.com. This media person found this book, Tao Classic of Longevity, Immortality, Sacred Wisdom and Practical Techniques. This man loved ancient Tao. he just connect with our PR team, interviewed me. And during the interview, I showed this Tao 1 book, Tao 2, and Tao 1, this is the way of all life. You know what he said? Master Sha, I right away go to Amazon.com. I will order, I will study, I will interview right away again. There's some people are interested for this. So therefore, there's 220 secret phrases for health, longevity, immortality, rejuvenation. 何谓坤功？坤功是易经 ，watch here. This is 坤 and some people know this is I don't only go to too much detail. This is heaven, this is 乾坤八卦易经. I do not have time to go to that. 易经 is ancient wisdom. So here is a 坤功. Watch. This is a 坤功. Like a temple. It's like a temple here. So like a sacred temple. Everybody a spiritual temple. Remember, I shared it with humanity in this book. Teach father's sperm, mother's egg. How we create it? Okay, sperm and egg. Okay, John is one. They call embryo fetus. Then Tao. This is not a religion. Tao is the source. Every human being is the same way. Tao, this sperm egg together. Source give. Source give what? Source give yuan shen. Y-U-A-N. S-H-E-N. Yuan shen. Every human being has a yuan shen. So the yuan shen is yuan means original. Take a note. Original shen. You know shen in my teaching. So hard. Our Shen Qi Jing universal law. So hard and mind. So Sunday is learning the wisdom. Sunday is not only okay get the blessings. You learn why this is the book. My newest book. Everything here, the essence of all my book in this small book, and Shen Qi Jing universal law, Tao calligraphy. So I'm writing as Ellen and other Elaine, Linda, all help. We are going to finish in a few days. In July 22, we give you ebook. There'll be 1,000 people there in our Tao concert. Yuan Shen creates yuan qi, original qi, qi, energy is qi, and yuan jing, jing means matter. So therefore, this yuan shen, what's here? Yuan shen, yuan qi, yuan jing, because this is embryo fetus. So this yuan shen, yuan qi, yuan jing, what's here? This here. A newborn baby has a full bottle, like oil lamp. Oil lamp, like a candle you burn. In a bottle, I put a cotton with oil, you burn. No more. So this one, write down 100 years. This is nothing book, no book. Who taught me this one? Divine told me. And my spiritual father knows also. But remember the sacred, why we call open spiritual channels. Many sacred wisdoms, no book. Who tell everybody has a sacred temple there? I have not learned. It's when I wrote the book, the divine showed me, oh, that's the way. I have learned from divine, from a Taoist, from a Buddhas, from a Jesus and Mary. I learned from all of them. Everybody remember this. Then this is for 100 years. If the person become 50 years, 50, watch, half left. If the person become 80 years old, okay, 20% left. The sacred is when this burn exhausted, when this one, then when this exhausted, all this exhausted, what happened? Heart stop beating. I studied modern medicine, heart attack. If a heart stop beating, there's a certification. But in fact, it's inside the body is your oil lamp exhausted. I give example. Toronto, we have a psychology consultant, psychologist, and Master Lin, and many years ago, he has like a lung, like emphysema, something like lung conditions, and also it's very very serious. She has a very high level spiritual channel. She shared and a few weeks ago for the dog water healing. Thank you for her. And she had also bleeding in the lower part, upper part is oxygen, energy depleted. She knew she's, when people go into transition, they know. Then, because then I was in Germany with Master Francisco, you know what happened? I observed in my third eye her Kun Gong. This Master Lin's Kun Gong here, 1 to 2%. She's feeling she's dying. Then you know what happened? If this one finish already. Then what I did, Francesca was with me. She was there. Her story, I didn't get a book. So many her stories in the book. They Bill. Many people, most people know Bill. Bill interviewed him, interviewed her. There, and yeah. So this is a true story. It's not only for Carmen, 80% cancer for Nadia. This book. Bill wrote this book. The story is within. Very heart touching. Then what happened? I was on the phone with Francisco with me, and she's master, senior teacher. Then I use my Kun Gong, my lower dantian power. I have a light ball here, invisible light ball. I said, okay, I give a message, send. This, now, remember yesterday we have quantum healing hours, even today. I wrote a calligraphy, a blessing. I use my life force, my Kun Gong life force, I send the light. Just very short, 1 minute, or maybe less than 1 minute. I said, okay, I fulfill your place. From here, the invisible light. Then go to her, then right away. Right away. Then when it goes up, very quickly, fulfill. It's not a little, from 1 or 2%. Then I know her life is saved. Her life was saved. So therefore, this story is to tell everybody, this is a sacred wisdom, Kun Gong, true life force. It's like an oil lamp. This oil lamp dry, people life ends. Life is priceless. 好，坤宫，何为坤宫？坤宫是个音。Remember I said 坤宫 is like this. It's yin. 八卦 is yin, and many people know, many people may not know. It's like a special, 易经 special signal. So the 坤宫的何为坤宫this is traditional Tao teaching. 肾上心下肝左脾右 No need to take a note, just listen. Where's the 坤宫? Above kidney, 肾上 above kidney, heart is here. Below the kidney, below the heart, above kidney. 肝左脾右 liver is here, and 肝左 left side of the liver, spleen here. Right side of the just location, right side of the spleen. Spleen here, liver here. That's a position. 两肾之前 in front of kidney, behind the navel. Already there, see the red color. 中虚产地，真气之地. That's the key. So here is emptiness place. Everybody know the air outside, like a space. Outside the space. David, sit down, please, David. Sit down. Thank you for tracing. And also because your trees will keep moving. Relax. So therefore, the emptiness. Everybody know this is the highest spiritual journey, because you learn this very important for, I'm teaching first-time participant. I'm share with my advanced teachers, student. Every time you learn, write down here, 虚空，虚空，虚空，虚空 means 空，emptiness, air, the emptiness, what is 虚空？虚空 is Tao. 虚空 is 空。虚空 is universal core, universal center, universal core, heart, universal core, universal heart, and the good, whatever, many other names. 虚空. So here is 虚空. In fact, every energy chakra, I write down, that is for my advanced student learn. Every energy chakra is 虚空. Because why? The highest achievement I teach in my advanced class is going to the 空. Start from 7 energy chakra. 7 we call 7 soul houses. Here is 虚空